takeovers in the competition so far. Their IQ plays one of the best. Their map masteries, their rotations, one of the best. And like we saw earlier on with those 2 versus 1 situations, it was pretty much in the favor of Blacklist Ultimate. But for some reason whatsoever, Q9 managing to grab those victories either way, right? And I guess, like we said at the start of the series, a little bit of confidence goes a long, long way. In that final takeover, I do agree with you, Jericho. They could have been slightly more efficient with their retake. They could have gone in there for that rush. I don't really understand the initial 2 hits coming in from the Thumper. That was an absolute waste. I guess one initial shot to get information would have been enough, and then keep the second ammunition in there for some worst case scenario, but it was just way too slow overall, and they paid the high price for it. Hopefully no more mistakes comes through from the side of Blacklist Ultimate for the sake of their fans, because if they do, you know exactly who's going to be taking advantage, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Q9 will not disappoint. Let's see exactly what we can get here in this domination matchup, because we are heading into Crossfire.
Yes, game number 3, AJ. Here we go, 1-1 for both teams. Let's see who's gonna get that 2-1 lead. As you can see, Nilo will take out Jay to start. 10, very aggressive to the start. We'll get one, but we'll get traded out as well. And it's just the battle for B at this point. You gotta get that middle control. Gotta get butchers as well. Push them out. If you are Blacklist, but if you're a Q9, just hold it down. You have a good position. You have the good side here for Crossfire. Let's see who's gonna get that B flag.
Oh, look at this, man. Blacklist Ultimate. What a pinch push coming through. They take over the second floor of Central Building first, jump out the windows, and then just snuff out Q9. Smart plays, good plays coming through so far, but Q9 just winning all of their gunfights. Tin coming back in here with a little bit of response, not allowing the B flag to get away from them. And I love the aggression coming out of both sides so far. The ideation as well as the response that Blacklist Ultimate has got in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gives us a little bit more confidence with their plays. But Q9, how will they now break this? Because they've got the spawn from the gods of RNG out there at the office building. They will be able to tease that A flag now, Jericho.
Oh! Yeah, but the nade comes through. B will not be captured. There's going to be one last player. Finally, Island gets it through. Here comes Script, but it's going to be a player at the back of the map. It's going to be on P2. Yeah. Can they take him out? But that player is going to be isolated because all their teammates are all going to go down, but the spawn's going to come through. Yeah, overextension. It's not going to come through because the spawns are going to be at bus station, but here comes Kenshi and Tin at the back. You see the overview of the map. AG will get one as well, and now we do see Blacklist getting control of B, but only for this time. AG has to stay up here. We'll get one. Can he get 3 more to go?
I don't understand exactly what Q9 wanted out of that spawn, because I was thinking they wanted to go in there and tease that A flag and then force the players of Blacklist Ultimate to go in here and spread out and then win over those fights mechanically, right? But instead, they just forced the issue over at the B flag, giving the advantage to Blacklist Ultimate. And if you continue playing this game, a triple cap is exactly what's going to be able to befall them. But the B flag snatched away by Nilo in the nick of time before they go ahead and lose that second flag to the side of Blacklist Ultimate. And now the threat going in here for the drop skirt gets taken out of the equation, and it's just that one for the sacrifice. Q9 with the 2 flags now. What can they pull off?
What can they pull off indeed? But here comes Nilo, working towards that cluster. 1 kill away. He has to win this gunfight or else he's going to lose. He's going to try to play for his life, playing his life right now. Nilo asking help for his teammates. Not going to be aggressing, but Skirt! Oh, Skirt gets taken out. And just like that, Nilo with that cluster strike, going to be very, very instrumental. Brings out the Sparrow, takes down 2. And he's going to be capturing B, about to overlap, but Skirt takes him over with a nade! Just like that, doesn't overlap on the streaks, but it has the cluster and the sentry gun to be using. Tang comes in, they cap B, 56 to 51. So it's going to be really, really close now. Tang takes out another one, working towards that Predator missile. Kenshi comes in as well, but here comes the push from Ken with that Sparrow. Tin on the other side, capturing C, being annoying. This is all they need, but here comes a Sparrow, and that's going to be that diversion. Can Javen take out this player? Huge kill if he can get that Tang as well. No more Sparrow for him, but has a nade in hand. Brings out the Thumper. Will not find anyone. 63 to 63. Now Q9 will take the lead.
Yeah, what a turnaround by the side of Q9, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And now, with this break, they should be able to get that B flag. But no, the one and only Dog Hand, fully streaked out, is just so dominant on his point. He's just protecting that little B flag like his life. And so, Blacklist Ultimate, they chase their attention. They want to pick up on the C flag. But look at this defense coming through from Q9, just anticipating the moves out of Blacklist Ultimate and punishing them overall. 75 to 69. They lead at the halfway point after making that comeback.
Yeah, after that comeback indeed. But remember, Q9, they have 3 players fully streaked out. Cluster, Sentry, they have everything ready here. So let's see what happens here. The smokes come out for it. Tin gets one. Nilo takes out Tin as well. The trade comes through. But here we go. The push is going to go through Scared. Going to be first one in. Takes out Doc Ken. Jabin going to be hopping on B flag immediately. A Predator should come out here, but Nilo going to be on that flank. They did not capture B. The Pred comes through. Now they have control of that middle building, but they don't have B yet. And Blacklist International Ultimate will capture B.
80 to 74. B flag goes back to Blacklist Ultimate. Nilo, cluster still not used yet. Sentry still not used yet. He's gonna be a monster in a couple of seconds. But the question is, will he waste it away just like what Almighty did earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, boys? Well, this is the Xperia dial in from the side of Q9 Club. Let's just see exactly how the comms are going through on that side, Jericho. Voice bug, brother. Let's continue the commentary.
So no listening, guys. Unfortunately, we might fix that. Production can try to fix that, but at the moment, 92 to 89. It's gonna be cap C and B for Blacklist, but not Ken. They still have streaks. Remember, Q9. They have a lot of streaks to use here, but they have to use it properly. But look at that. Blacklist has control of it. They're losing all the gunfights, so they can't use their streaks at the moment. AJ, but Blacklist really good hold, but finally gets the opening kills. It's gonna be Wild Nats player Scared trying to save it. Will get that first initial pusher. Can he get more?
Yeah, Blacklist needs to find a way to streak themselves out because they have to find some solution, some response to the side of Q9 when that cluster strike comes out here for the pop, and they set up an early sentry, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls. Nilo now, are we going to be able to see them pop out the Sparrow as well? He does not. Sentry goes in for that backup and helps Q9 to hold on to that flag.
Yeah, but Scared is still alive. We'll get taken by Doc Hen, and Kenshi is there with the Sparrow. We'll take him out, capturing B immediately. Thumper is out as well. Doesn't have to challenge if you're Kenshi, but he decides to challenge. The Dragonfire comes through, but they did capture B, and the cluster comes through as well. Very good usage coming in from Q9, but Tin is there for the help. He's going to be killing these first players they have. They can actually capture B here, but Island gets through the second floor, and B is clear, and Blacklist International Ultimate capping B.
They're going to be able to get it. Cluster strike being brought out by Blacklist Ultimate, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And this is a little premature. They don't really need it, quite honestly, but they still bring it out. And I think they might be paying a huge price for that in a couple of seconds. And now 127 to 120. 3 players from the side of Q9 backing away towards that C flag. Tang jumps on just to tease the players out from the side of Blacklist Ultimate, but he loses his life as well. What a defense coming through from the Philippines.
Yeah, huge gunfights coming in from Javen and Scared there, but Tin will go down, but no, Tin takes him out. The Thumper helping him as well, but Nilo trying to get that push. Tin, but he gets taken out by Tin with the Sparrow. Tin just making huge plays, gets 2, gets 3, but the Sparrow as well from the other side coming through. But actually, I think they can win with 1 flag. They don't need to have 2 flags. Scared defends it as well, brings out the Sparrow, and this might be game. Scared making the huge plays, getting 2, can he get 3? No, gets a hit marker, but the teammate is there, and that should be it.
GG.
Blacklist International Ultimate getting that double cap, and we are gonna go to a game number 4 in Hardpoint.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming through from Blacklist Ultimate. They back this. The score right now, 2-1. And you are right, brother. As we move on in towards Hardpoint, game number 4, are we going to be able to see Blacklist Ultimate close this out, or will Q9 once again fight back? Because unlike that Search and Destroy, where they get to go in there for the reset round after round, this is a fast-paced matchup. And just like what's been proven over at Domination as well as Hardpoint so far, Blacklist Ultimate knows how to bring the fire.
They brought the fire indeed. You know, huge plays from all the players, especially Tin and Scourge just getting triple kills, quadruple kills. And then I don't know who got that cluster strike, but I believe it was Jabin. Just, you know, very, very efficient. I think you were right. It was a bit premature, but I guess they stuck it with their gunfights and their trades.
Yeah.
They were just really
Where
good.
did Nilo's cluster go? I totally missed it.
He got it on B. I think when they captured B, they wanted to protect it, but it only got one. They dropped it on the flag, and then Tin got through it. So it was really not really useless, but inefficient, AJ.
Good save, Jericho. So basically, it was not fully effective. But, you know, overall, Q9, you know, they didn't struggled throughout the matchup, right? They were keeping up
Mm-hmm.
with Blacklist Ultimate, and it just seemed at one point that they were going to run away with that matchup as well. But the Filipinos, they stepped it up, man. Blacklist Ultimate, they knew exactly what was on the line, and it was the push in there for the B flag. And yes, they pulled out their streaks. Not the best usage of the cluster, but it did manage to force the players of Q9 to abandon the fight at the B flag and push on into the C flag. And this is where Blacklist Ultimate wins the game. Because if they had lost that C flag at that point, I think the game would have changed immediately onto the side of Q9, right? And thankfully, they didn't. Two players, stellar defense. The baiting from the side of Q9 just didn't work out for them at the very end. And Blacklist Ultimate, they snatched the victory away. And now game number 4. Fast-paced matchup. Will they be able to grab this and put it to rest and meet Almighty Jericho? That's the question.
I mean, yeah. I mean, let's see what happens. I mean, they have a good shot here, but they need to eliminate Q9 first and bring them down to the loser bracket. Game number 4 it is, and it's their map pick, AJ. Remember, Q9 they took one map pick from away, and this is the game, the Blacklist. They have to finish it here. They can't send it to a game number 5. It's gonna be another sloppy S&D. So this hard point is gonna be very